The effort to see things without distortion takes courage. Taking the steps to detach from the illusion that you don't have time is an important catalyst to finding what you're looking for. I believe time is a created thing, so use it and enjoy it while you have it.
All right, Levi, what do you think, dude? Like, this is like, dude, hunting moose, having only 3 days off, hunting moose on the weekend. What do you think so far? Like, how's this travel been, dude?
Well, I mean, look at the view. You can't beat the view. I mean, that right there makes the trip, if nothing else. If we don't get a moose, I got to see some great country and do a lot of traveling. Can't get much better than that.
How about the sunset this morning? A sunrise. How about the sunrise this morning?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, that probably beats an Iowa sunrise dang near. I mean, up in the clouds, can't hardly beat it.
Yeah, dude. Well, what do you think? What is our chances of getting a moose, man? I mean, what do you think?
2.5 days. I'm betting we'll have one by tomorrow morning.
Wow. All right, you're going for it. Like, totally calling it? Okay.
Yep.
All right, I don't know how I feel yet. I got to think about my prediction, but like...
Well, I'm just going off what you've told me, so.
Wow, yeah. 3,500 miles we've traveled so far. We're going to try to hunt a moose on a weekend and see if that's an attainable dream, because I know most people in reality don't have a lot of vacation. And so, you know what? No 10 days, no 7 days, no crazy logistics. Just we're going to go out to this place and we're going to see what happens. And can you get a moose in less than 3 days? Is that possible? Can you live your dreams? Can you defy time and say, all right, I don't have a lot of time, I don't have a lot of money, can we do it? So let's see. Let's get after it, man.
When working hard to achieve a dream, hold tight to your motivation. It's easy to believe in yourself when the sun is shining on your face. But remember, inevitably storms will come your way. Remind yourself, the wait is always worth the reward.
We won't be able to get in the slough, Dave. The water dropped.
This whole ordeal of trying to hunt a moose, it's windy, extremely windy actually, and it has been, but this whole ordeal of hunting a moose in a weekend, I can tell you I already started off to an eventful start. Got onto the Yukon and the waves were just enormous, and we didn't have a chance to film a lot because literally we couldn't even see where the boat was going, and there were snags all over the place. So we did get some footage a little bit, but I can tell you right now the margin of error making a great film and putting in all this effort for 3 days is crazy. It's accelerating everything at a high pace. So luckily though, we did get the rain stopped and the sun sort of came out. So camp is set up. Always do that first because I think all of us are just gonna pass out tonight, but we'll see. We're gonna head out to one of our lakes that we kind of have scouted and see what happens.
I even shaved for this film.
I know, I did notice that.
I shaved this morning. I really did.
Well,
I was like, man, if I get the opportunity and
this is a job interview.
I'm not well groomed.
Yeah.
All right.
So we just came in here and right away I saw a moose right on the edge of this little field here. And we played the wind really well, but the problem is we kicked up some cows, and so I got that on video. And now we're just kind of like, now what to do? Because that probably was our opportunity, like literally first night, first walk, and he happened to be right in front of us. Yeah, so now it's like, what do you do? You know, do we stay here and call? I mean, we only have 2 more days left, so I don't know.
There will be moments along your journey you will notice the environment is conducive to finding success. But the reality of life is that often success doesn't come easy. It takes a lot of courage and sacrifice. Often your commitment will be questioned. Because the reality is, you can't forgo the process if you want to find prosperity.
Hear it or not, but we through the night we knew that there was going to be some really high winds, and yesterday it was raining quite heavily. And as you can hear it out there, yeah, 50-mile-an-hour winds happen. So never seen anything like this in the interior. Like, at least not in the 10 years I lived here, it's very rare to get winds that are 50, 60 mile an hour this hard. It seemed to be slowing down a little bit, but through the night, the time it was just going nuts. So that's one of the things that's not ideal for our situation. If you wanted to hunt, you know, moose over the weekend, you really can't control the weather. So we'll see what happens today.
If you cut onto that,
No.
it's not that bad. The
Okay.
question is, will it matter? Will they come out? Because that could be.
Well, we'll give it a shot.
So ask yourself, was it all worth it?
Yeah, I mean, so far, endured most of every element that you can
Let's see.
experience in a.
We got on the river, and it was too foggy for the GPS to even function. Basically.
Yeah.
So we couldn't see. Now it's blowing at 50-something miles an hour. We worried that a tree would fall on us all night.
Good sleep. Yeah.
Maybe we rethink our camping strategy.
We're here at the right time of the year. I think that they should be rutting. We saw some sign, and we saw a bull yesterday, and we just got busted. That was unfortunate. I can't believe we came into a giant lake and he was right there. And when we blew out the cows, he was gone. But but anyway, we're gonna try to endure through it right now, and you know, put something together tonight, and then tomorrow's our last day already. But what we did is we had 3 legs picked out. We're gonna go to our 3rd leg today, and then we're gonna try to pick our best option and see where we're at tomorrow. But I'm hoping that tonight maybe the wind diminishes just a tad. and it doesn't rain as much as it has. And I think that, I don't know, we've got to put things together and keep moving and decide on what we're gonna do. So hopefully tonight leads us to a little bit closer to putting the puzzle together, the puzzle pieces together. So I'm excited.
Somewhere along the way, you have to realize that blaming the environment for a lack of success isn't a feasible option. As Orson Madrid said, a strong, successful man is not the victim of his environment. He creates favorable conditions. His own inherent force and energy compel things to turn out as he desires. So we didn't lose hope. We kept walking together, choosing to embrace the pain and continue towards progress the best we could.
My plan was actually to go down, but with the wind, we might go back up, then come down in the light, and then go down farther in the rough water, and come back on it at night. That was almost a rhyme, by the way.
I know.
Did you pick up on that? Man,
poetic.
I'm better than I thought I was. Half man, half amazing.
Whoa, oh, wow.
What should we do, Dave? What's your input behind the camera? You've been watching this unfold. You've watched all the tragedies unfold.
Yeah.
Last day of a whirlwind.
Despite all the darkness, we move forward slowly regardless of how each one of us were beginning to feel. It's in these moments that you need to lean on faith and not on emotion. Because emotion is just that. Emotion. If you hunt long enough, you realize that it's always the darkest before the dawn. And at the place where the light and dark begin to touch is where the miracles will arise. But you have to stay patient. Learn to accept that the only reality is the one in front of you.
Well, after the last couple days, you could tell the wind has been killing us. So woke up this morning, the wind diminished quite a bit. We went back into a lake that we've seen moose in the past right about this time of year. So this is our last day, first morning of the last day, and it's crazy that we're already here. But I think if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen today. And you know, today we're gonna put all the cards down, I guess. But it's been a good hunt so far. I mean, who am I kidding? It's been very difficult, but we're having fun. So you know what? I'm just gonna play it like we always do and be patient here and get set up and ready to go.
I'm packing your snacks because you get grouchy out there.
What? You're not supposed to put that on film.
Do you have any snacks? Do you have a candy bar? That's how he'll be. Watch in 2 hours, he'll do it again. We're just out there. He's like, deleted all the footage. I didn't have enough snacks.
Okay, that's what I was just going to ask you about. Is we deleted what?
So it was either feed a family or get pictures.
Oh, gosh.
And he said, we really need this footage. And I've never had a moose come so close, and we have one, what do you think, 15 yards away? Yeah. And we don't get a shot because he needed a little extra time for the film, and then it runs off. And then once you know on the boat ride back, he kind of gets a little fidgety in the boat, and I kind of knew something was up, and he's like, oh my gosh, I deleted all the footage. So really, we wasted all that
If
time.
I didn't hate myself more than I do right now.
It always seems if life's greatest lessons are learned at the worst times and from the worst mistakes. But I believe that mistakes also have the power to turn you into something better than you're capable of seeing in the moment. If if you truly desire change. There is no questioning the darkness of a mistake or denying the shattered memories that often result from them. But don't hide in the shadows. Continue to walk towards the light. So when you fail, admit it. Because sometimes the wrong can help us find the right.
Should be a good situation. So right now I can tell you I feel like we're totally on top of them. And we'll see how it goes, but we're not far away and the wind finally diminished. So this should be a really good night, and it's supposed to cool down too, so. And the wallow's right over there, and we got some broken branches, so it should really be as good as it's gonna get, so we'll see. This. Okay, alright. Alright, Jace. He's right there. He's coming, he's coming. As soon as I fire the first shot, you fucking shoot. He's running. Get ready. Chase. He's running, dude. He's running this way. I don't know if it's done. I can't get a good shot. He's gonna be here in like a minute. Okay, if he hangs up, get. Hold on, Jace. I'm just using it. He's coming up the edge of the woods. What? He's coming right up the wood line. Where? He's right here. He's coming up the edge. About 20 more feet. He'll be right here. He's gonna pop out. Get ready. Get ready. You ready? You ready? Hold on. Hurry up. Shoot. Yeah, hurry up. He's coming. He's gonna come right out the edge. Right here. Okay. Shoot. You got him.
The boys from Iowa came up in 2.5 days, and we made it happen. And he looks pretty good, and he was coming, I don't know, what do you think, 30, 40 yards?
Oh yeah, perfect.
He was coming, man. And we had one this morning at about 15 yards, and we just couldn't get adjusted, and I'm anxious to see what this thing looks like, but I think he's a good one. And it's gonna, I can't even hear, my ears hurt. It looks bigger at the end with that sun on it.
No, you haven't seen it all.
Holy shit. Did this just happen? Oh my. Dave, this thing's big. This is incredible. 2.5 days. And, you know, the man's wife found tickets or they wouldn't be here.
Dude, that's a giant.
crazy. Levi, first hunt, it's crazy. Isn't it, Dave?
It is, dude. It's amazing.
See how,
I mean, it's amazing. Like,
how thick those are? There he is. In the tree. That's a. What is it? Is that a martin?
oh yeah. Hey, hold on.
So what can you learn from hunting moose in 3 days? From 7,000 miles of travel, enduring 50-mile-an-hour winds, and the countless miles walked in search of a moose? Well, probably you should never do it again. And maybe you should have never even started. But I believe that hunting is a great metaphor, a canvas of the Creator used to illustrate the beautiful truths that lay out before man. If he so decides to look for meaning in the scars, failures, and disorder of life. See, he asks you to open yourself up, to listen to the wind, to see the rain, to feel the cold, teaching us all along the journey that regardless of our environment, we have to be courageous, admit our mistakes, and to walk in faith. These are the subtleties of love.